Is it school sports day, summer camp, with freshly made beds, eat-all-you-can buffet, and the inevitable video games? Or how about some pool? And why can't we see their faces or hear their voices? Here's why. Because these children are in a detention camp, held against their will, first in giant cages in this warehouse on the Texas border with Mexico, tin foils for comfort blankets, eventually separated from their parents. Under President Trump's new zero-tolerance policy, their parents are now being prosecuted for crossing illegally into the US. This means the children and minors need to be detained separately. More than 2,000 in 6 weeks and counting. The point of this policy, deterrence. The response.
Why do you doubt children are being reunited?
Oh, we saw it. We saw it today over and over again. I got to tell you, Anna, if the American dads and moms were with us and saw these children crying in cells in what would look like a county jail, or mothers who were at their wits' end because they have never talked to their kids since they have come into custody, and they've been in custody for 3 weeks. One of the mothers was actually breastfeeding a 5-month-old. I mean, I'm anguished just thinking about the trauma that's being created by this senseless decision.
I'm personally emotional today reading about the basically concentration camps where we're keeping children whose families decide to get a better life and come across the border.
Concentration camp seems far.
And that's what it felt like when I was reading it, though.
But they're not dying at the end.
They're not. At least we hope.
Internment camp, I think, would be the...
At least we hope, because there are kids missing. And there are stories of them being put in sex trafficking. So that is a thing where these kids, like thousands of kids, are like, we don't know where they are.
Yeah, they said a lot of kids have disappeared. Yeah,
Yes.
That sounds crazy.
So
I just mean concentration camps, they had actual...
And if you haven't read up on this and you're still, acting like we're not living in a very serious time, and you're not paying attention to what's going on around you, and in these camps, on the walls, they have just pictures of the president and the flag and quotes about what's happening.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What sort of propaganda are we putting upon people who are just trying to come get a better life? And we're putting they said that in one of these, in a Walmart in Brownsville, Texas, where they let the media in yesterday, it was an all-boys facility, 1,600-something kids. They get 2 hours of free time a day. One of the hours is supervised. The other hour is like a free hour. That sounds like jail.
Free time.
It definitely looks crazy, man.
If you're not reading up on this and paying attention, hit that button again.
Congratulations.